My name is Rich Pierce, and in June of this year, my wife Janice and I retired from Penn State University. We moved to Longboat Key, and over the last several years, my wife and I suspected that I had some hearing loss. And quite frankly, I put off getting it checked, and over the last 6 months, it's been even more noticeable. So we happened to be looking at a newspaper, and we came across the ad that Donna put in the paper that said, "Save your marriage." And we thought it was so humorous, but to the point. And I had promised to get my hearing checked, and so Janice and I agreed. We saw the ad, we thought it was a sign for us to come in together, and so we did that. Janice agreed to come with me, and you know, I was a little apprehensive coming in because it could be a no-win situation for me. You know, if I have the hearing loss, I'm sure I was going to hear, well, you should have had it checked before. And if I didn't have the hearing loss, then it was I wasn't paying attention to what my wife was saying. So it was sort of a no-win. But so we came in 2 weeks ago, and I was tested, and I have a fairly significant hearing loss. And it was just a life-changing event for us. And that's why I've agreed to talk today, is because I went from not knowing I had such a loss to almost instantly hearing things I hadn't heard for years and years. And we're finding out daily of how much I now can hear. Actually, I can hear my wife mumble under her breath. So she needs to watch what she's saying. But shortly after I was fitted with the hearing aids, we went to a social event in our condo association. And what normally I'd have difficulty hearing more than one person speak, especially if it was a conversation between people. And I very clearly could be part of a conversation, could hear everything. And I'm just so pleased with the hearing aids. Now, looking back, I do have regrets that I didn't have my hearing checked earlier, because this really has put pressure on loved ones who, you know, they've been patient, but I know it's been frustrating to them. And I know I've said what to conversations, to both on telephone conversations to my kids, grandkids, or as part of my professional life in meetings, and with my wife. And she's been very, very patient over the years. And I'd gotten to the point where I felt self-conscious about saying what, and so I would start to interpret what somebody was saying, not really knowing what the conversation was. And I would really get myself in some trouble with that. So I'm so pleased that we came to Donna. Her advice, counsel, professionalism has just been unbelievable. And so from my perspective, as somebody who has hearing loss, this has been a really win-win for me.